Hello and welcome to this week's session of Queer and D, where a bunch of us just get together and we play D&D for a couple of hours. So we know that last time we didn't have a session. It's been what, 4 weeks since we've last had one, just because life gets in the way of various different things, and it'll probably be like that for the next little while, as you know, various different things like conventions and concerts and things like that all crop up around about the same time, so that's going to be a lot of fun for everybody involved. But anyway, just little updates and things like that, I guess, before we get right into the actual session itself. We are almost finished uploading all of our podcast sessions up to date. They should hopefully be finished off in the next couple of days when you see this, if not already. We've also started updating our website to include a new and updated page where all of our videos will be held. So if you want to check that out, please do as well. So our podcasts are currently on Spotify. So they'll be there under Queer and D with the ampersand, and our website queerandd, so queerandd.com. And you can check everything out there as well. So little recap on what happened last time, and then we had a little recording mishap where pretty much I forgot to hit record for the first couple of minutes of the session, so I'll just give you a brief overview of what happened in those like 5 minutes or so of the session there as well up to that point. So in the last session, we had just had the encounter where River had used the dust of choking and sneezing, and after that indeed saw Secret at the end of the alleyway. So Secret tried to ignore River and just kind of noped and walked off in the other direction down the alleyway, and River decided to go the opposite way from Secret. The rest of the party decided that they needed to know more, and they took off after Secret into like another alleyway behind the the Ram's Horn Inn, where they were trying to escape. And they had a sneaking suspicion, so they used the code word and discovered that Secret is the Queen's contact that they were supposed to meet up with to get a job to help the Queen look into various security issues. So they entered a tavern, leaving River outside to sulk, and went into a back room where Secret asks specifically for River's presence before they reveal anything. River does eventually show up and ends up using Catapult on Secret to throw a beer glass at them. Secret did allow that to happen, in which a small little fight, as it were, broke out, where Leaf turned into a bear and ransacked the room. Eventually things did cool down and they all sat down to discuss the job, which is that they have to investigate Lady Rylana for the Queen to find any evidence to prove that she's working both sides of the war, because the Queen can't do anything at that point while she's stuck. The best place to do this, it was decided, was going to be at Lady Rylana's birthday celebration in Arkmerry itself, and for them to go in to the celebration under the guise of a performing troupe. They decided it would be best to use the teleportation circle in the castle in Cerithia to make their way back to Elan's, as the party's in 2 weeks' time, and it takes about a week to travel there from Elan's, so it cuts a bit of time off the travelling, which is good for everybody. So they stayed in the tavern overnight, and then decided that they would head out and do some shopping before going to get the teleportation circle. River did reveal her backstory to Secret in that time before they retired for the evening, and Secret does tell River that when she's ready to hear it, they will explain the reason why the group left River behind. So They wake the next day with Pandora and Tix having a very quick conversation where Tix tells Pandora that they'll be back in Elan's before the day is out that afternoon, and they go for some shopping at Summoned Goods, where they get lockpicking tools and such, and River and Leaf headed out towards the temples. So that's where we left off. In terms of the first couple of minutes of the section, it didn't record because I'm a numpty. They finished off their shopping, and in the temple area, River went in and left a note in the temple, same as she'd done before in Elan's, and then left to go and meet up with the group. That's pretty much it. Nothing else really happened. So yeah, let's jump back in. Yay! So, you've handed the platinum over to Leaf after pickpocketing. So did you guys decide where you're meeting up, or?
Yeah, we did. I know we definitely did.
We did.
We talked about it because it was a big deal.
I think it was like meeting back up either at the castle or the Ram's Horn.
I think somewhere in this shopping area because we were still gonna go do other things. We were gonna I thought.
Yeah, because we were gonna do like weapons and armor shopping too.
Yeah.
So I think we were gonna meet back up at the like at one of the shops.
Yeah.
Okay. So what
how much? I think we can back up at Pandora's, honestly.
So
well,
you're
we're not at
you're,
Pandora's. We have to go back to the palace to use the teleportation.
Right.
I think you said that you were going to go back to Elan's and do your shopping there because you kind of knew everything
so I would
around
be
Elan's.
back to
No, I thought we made the opposite decision because we were like, "This is the capital. They're gonna have cooler stuff. We already seen everything in Elan's, so we were gonna shop in Cerithia and then go back."
Yeah.
Who needs to buy what? I don't recall.
Well, apparently Mika needs armor like bad.
Oh, that's right.
Somebody's gonna just knife her once and she's gonna die.
I might have let your secrets away, Kristen, before you joined.
I'm always on the
Because
lookout
we're
for
culture of
armor.
AC.
And I need to buy some things for something I'm putting together as well. So
How much platinum?
River said they needed some. She needed some stuff. So
Right.
I
Okay.
wanted to sell things.
How much platinum did you give me again?
One.
Oh, just one.
I'll give you 2. You can have 2. Here's 2. Keep my secret.
So I wrote down shop names that we were going to visit in my notes last time. We were going to Summoned Goods, Iron Bow, Melting Jug, and the Mended Blade.
Okay.
I gave you another one.
Bobby do.
Listen, I have plans and plans.
Okay.
So do we just want to say we're meeting back up at one of those shops?
Yeah, I think we're meeting back up at one of the shops. Maybe I think it was the for armor and stuff.
Like the Mended Blade. I feel like we were maybe going to meet up at Mended Blade.
We'll say there.
Say there.
Yeah, we'll say there.
Oh,
I actually took useful notes for one.
Good job. I just looked at doodles and doodles.
That is usually what I have.
It is also usually what I have.
So okay, my notes from last time was pretty much River uses catapult.
Yeah, you did.
Catapult's good, man.
Yeah. Okay, so you head over then to the Mended Blade, which when you come up to outside, it's a big massive kind of wrought iron door in like a big stone building that's got like a big massive chimney stack out the top of it. You can see there's already like a ton of smoke coming out of it. Going inside, you find a big massive cavernous type room with it's got like a kind of little front desk area, but it looks extremely like messy and cluttered with like different books and bits of paper and like cups of ale and stuff like that. No idea how long they've been there, but there definitely looks as though there's quite a few of them. and you see a big massive like smithy in the back of it there, and there's someone already working away behind you all as you walk in. You somehow manage to time it so that you all walk in round about the same time.
Magic.
Oh, hey guys.
So that's magic.
Hey. See, we made it back without any incidents.
Exactly. Usually, like, there's loads of crap that we've managed to get up to.
You never know when someone might try to knife you in the street. We've experienced this, that's all.
True. I need to check my AC. I might need to get some, like, armor or something, I feel.
You see kind of behind the desk there's two figures that are currently working almost in like a dance together. One of them's like lifting like swords and axes or weapons of some assortment out of the forge and over to an anvil, and the other one's striking it quickly while it's hot, and then just moving around each other in almost like a dance.
Hello, do you have any armor or stuff that I can buy anywhere?
You hear the sizzle of the weapon that's currently being hammered, being put into a big massive jug, and over walks two figures of a similar stature to Mika.
Okay.
Their hair, for both of them, one of them has like dark black hair, the other one has like a chocolatey brown hair, but they both have it like slicked back and kind of tied back away from their faces, for practical reasons, you imagine. And they're both wearing quite light clothing, but they've got big massive like leather aprons on over the front of them, and they're pulling off big massive pairs of leather gloves as well.
I don't know if you heard me, but I'm looking for some armor.
What kind of armor? We sell all sorts.
Well, something to protect me from stabbies.
Would be the definition of armor, but like, are you looking for plate armor? Are you looking for like dragon mail armor? Scale mail?
I'm looking for something that means I can still move around quickly, not too much struggle. Something a bit more.
Question for you then, Leaf. What type of armors can you wear, remembering that druids don't really wear metal?
Such a bad.
You could do bracers, right?
I'm just like, give me all the armor. Oh,
yeah,
wait,
so you can wear light or medium armor.
And you can do bracers, I think, can't you?
True. I need. Give me all the leather. Haha.
Wow.
Yeah. Give me all the leather. That's au natural.
Yeah, so at the moment you've definitely got leather armor on.
Okay, cool. I totally should have researched this before I like demand armor.
So what advantage? I mean, let's see. I currently have chainmail, but what would plate mail do for me?
For you, let's have
It would make your next already bad stealth even worse.
Yeah, no, but I mean, obviously, I'm not going anywhere quietly. I mean, that's that. But I could use, I mean, you know, more protection on my body. Body.
Okay, so if, for instance, if you were to wear a just regular plate armor, the AC on that is 18, so it should bump your AC.
By 1 at this point. Okay, that's just for regular heavy armor?
Yeah,
okay.
just for like regular like full plate armor, or there's like half plate armor.
But if you're gonna sell your armor, let me take the, just as a heads up, let me take the infusion off, because I can put it on Abby's armor and you can go up 1.
That's right. But then that brings me down 1, and then there's no benefit. So never mind.
Okay.
Just inquiring minds. Thank you.
So I'm gonna walk up to the shopkeep as Leaf is contemplating their purchasing decisions, and ask what the highest quality light armor they have to offer is, and like ask for like top to like middle tier what they offer.
Okay. Let me have a little look-see.
Let me stump the DM real quick.
D&D light armor, let's have a look. Okay. So in terms of what they have, the lightest that they would sell here in this shop would be like a chain sharp, scale mail, breastplate or half plate.
Okay. Do they offer any enhanced armor, like +1 leather or +1 anything that's light like that?
Asking that one of the dwarfs, so the main one that's came over anyway, we don't sell any enhancements or anything like that to the armors. That would be more to a magic shop to get it enchanted.
Don't get it enchanted here. We have a hookup back in.
Sounds good.
We can take it out and trade,
Thank you for the information.
right?
I just put down 2 hand axes and an extra dagger that I have, and say they're basic ones. I have it basic hand axe and 1 dagger, and just say how much for these.
For these,
They're in good condition. I did put that though. Just as basic good condition.
you could take the hand axes off you for 3 gold each.
Okay.
And the dagger.
It's
just easier to Google it rather than to pull out a book. Could take that off you for 1 gold, so that'd be 7 gold total for all 3.
Okay. And then, do you have any? I'm looking. Do you have any leather scraps? Not good leather. I want high quality, but just scraps.
We don't deal in leather here. You'd need to go more so to Quigley's place for that.
All right. Do you have any metal scraps as well? Then, but good condition.
Sure. What kind of metal scraps? Just shavings
something
or
easy to work with and to
like a spring steel?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hook you up with that. How much are you looking for?
About like a small bag's worth, just a small amount.
Okay.
It's mostly going to be used for like locking things into place and.
He looks over to the other dwarf who's stayed behind him. Still just like looking over all the work that they're doing and things like that. And he runs over to like a large like kind of bin over in the corner and just starts filling like a little pouch up with something and comes back over, puts it down on the table in front of you. You see there's like little, some of them are kind of like maybe half this pencil size, like that size. Others are smaller. Some of them are almost like little tiny bits of shavings and stuff like that. But
because it's mostly going to be used things to like, because I'm wearing leathers, so it's mostly going to be used to like equip things and whatever.
Yeah. And then if you pick it up, it does bend, so it is like kind of spring steel sort of stuff. So
okay. And how much would that be?
They're
So I have a random.
What was that?
They're just
I have a
scraps.
random question for the room.
Oh, you don't want to have me pay for it? I leave a gold.
Okay.
Question for the room.
Yes.
Question for the room. Does anyone need leather armor? Because I realize if I take off my leather armor, it doesn't affect my AC because I have a chain shirt as well.
I have a +1 leather armor, so I'm just modifying my armor.
Right. Mine is just a standard straight up leather armor, but if you need some leather, I don't need.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take scraps. I'll cut it up. I can use it to cut
Well,
up.
you know it is good quality because you know how much I take care of my shit. So.
Okay.
What about you, Leaf?
I still don't know. I just don't know where to get this armor. I don't know.
Well, he has some free leathers right here.
There's free leather light, which is light armor.
Yeah, you can take that.
I don't need it. It
Yeah,
doesn't
Would it
affect me.
enhance my AC though? That's the
You-
question.
Try,
I
well, just
believe
try
you currently
try
already.
adding it and putting it on.
Yeah, you already have leather armor on.
Yeah, so I don't think I can put double on.
Yeah, you need to get it enchanted at this point.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I can do. I
Okay.
can give you a
You
plus
put 2 leather armors on and you're like the Michelin man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It's
I just
Stay
feel like
Puft Monster.
Reaper can do.
If you give me your leather for,
enchanted
like
too.
overnight, I can imbue it with something, and it's a plus.
Oh, okay. But then, wouldn't I be really vulnerable if I take all my leather off? And then I'll just be like,
Well,
wait.
we're all vulnerable if
To-
we take off our armor.
To be fair, if you're like giving it for overnight enchantment to
Mhm.
River, you take your leather off. You take your armor off to sleep anyway because you're
Okay, that's fine. I just don't want to
exhausted.
like stabby
I
stabbed.
just
in
wake
my
up
sleep.
very tired the next day.
Okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We can work with this. We can work with this. Okay, that's cool. That's the dealio. Right. Thank you, shop. Bye bye. And then I just walk out.
Did you want to inquire about some heavier armor?
No, I'm good.
I'm outside, so I don't know what's happening outside.
It's just a busy, bustling street outside.
Cool. That's it.
So which shop was it you said that they might have? Does anyone need any like?
Oh, wait a minute. Before we leave,
I
Do
need
you have
some
any-
cloth.
do you have any great?
That's back where we are going, I believe. I need
Do you
like
have any-
cloth.
Do you have any great swords, and how much are they?
Oh, arrows.
What?
Shit. Yeah, I need arrows.
Yeah, I'm always in the market for another sword.
I want to have my sword enchanted, but I can't do that without leaving it there for several days.
And actually, do you
yeah.
have cool daggers?
A backup sword, so you can leave the sword with Pandora.
Yep.
Yep. That's a good plan.
Yeah, I need arrows.
How much your great swords go for?
For just a general great sword here, that's nothing special about it.
Isn't that kind of what I have now? Just a general great sword.
Yeah.
How much are arrows?
So how much for it then?
100 gold for a great sword.
Done. Great, take it.
Okay.
Do you have any, cooler swords, fancier swords?
That's a good question.
Sexy swords is what you really need.
I mean, that's what I mean.
Let me have a look just to
So while
look
you're
at
having a look,
arrows first.
while you're having a look, I'm gonna be like, oh, I came out of the shop too quickly. I actually need to check if there's other weapons, and then I come back into the shop.
Okay, for 20 arrows, it's a gold piece for 20 arrows, so you can stock up with however many you want.
Like,
If you want, you can just like do a trade for the hand axes and the dagger, whatever, to get like
What? Okay.
just to get like the equivalent of arrows and that, because it's like
So how many arrows is that?
7 gold, so 140 arrows.
It's 6 gold because I gave one to them.
Oh yeah,
6.
120 arrows in.
what swords did you say that you had?
We've got great swords, short swords, long swords.
Hmm.
Do you have any extra sexy long swords?
So a longsword has got like a little bit more craftsmanship in it.
A little craftsmanship, maybe a little zing, a little panache, a little
Isn't it
something.
clear?
Okay, let me bring up the price of one. Okay. So the dwarf is in front of you. Is the darker haired one. He goes over towards a cupboard that's off on the side, and inside of it you just see like a vast array of different great swords, long swords, short swords, and he comes back with a long sword that has like an ivy relief inside of it, etched into the blade itself. And the pommel itself is a hollow pommel. And it's like the pommel and crossbar are all black, and it's got like a black leather wrap around the.
May I touch it?
Of course. He like hands it over.
Testing the balance, doing a little.
It is very
nice.
well. It's very well balanced, and you can kind of like hear the swish as it flies through the air. I don't know source.
I love that sound. So, what kind of damage does this do?
This is one of our more well-crafted swords. It was actually made for one of the lords here, but he cancelled his order after we made it. We've just been waiting.
So you're just sitting on this one then.
Pretty much, yeah.
How much are we talking about?
Well, he commissioned it for 300, but he's not done anything with it, so 200 gold for this one.
How about I also trade in, and I pull out my longsword that I so lovingly care for every single night.
Yeah.
You're really into polishing your sword.
I'm really into polishing my sword.
I was about to say there's a joke there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
How about with this also as a trade-in?
He picks it up and looks it over, runs, gets a bit of paper and like kind of puts it, like slams it down on it, and it cuts like a very nice clean line through the paper.
Oh, I take good care of that. That's been my baby for a long time, but this one is awfully nice.
Could do the whole deal for 170 gold.
Done.
Okay.
What did I get? Oh yeah, what did you get? Yes.
What did I get?
Let me bring it up. So it's. Let's see. So it would be a +1 longsword.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Is there a display case of like anything in the shop? Like, is there anything on display?
Yeah, they've got like some big large axes and maces and mauls and things like that, kind of on hooks over on the other wall. Underneath it there is like kind of the old display case kind of things that you see in museums. It's got like the glass top on it. Inside of that it's got a couple of arrows and a couple of daggers in it.
I would like to inquire about the daggers that I see in this.
Okay. The daggers, they look as though they're a pair of daggers. Let me just have a look so that I can get some kind of idea. So the daggers themselves, it looks as though the way that they're crafted, the kind of handhold pommel-y kind of bit, I'm not sure what the terminology is, so I'm just going based on what I've heard in Lord of the Rings.
Love it.
It looks as though they are both like eagles or hawks or something like that that's been designed into it. So I don't know how well this will show up, but let me turn it on.
That looks.
So it's got like a really weird like curve, and it's got like a little kind of inset bit that doesn't have anything on it.
Okay.
For these ones, for the pair, it would be 20 gold for the pair of them.
I would purchase these. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Hand over 20 gold.
Perfect.
My long sword and my dragon slayer short sword.
Are those just regular daggers, or do they have a name?
They're just regular daggers. They look as though they are like brand new. They've never been used before. So if you want to name them eventually, the choice is yours.
Okay.
Right, I'm good. You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, nope.
I need armor.
What?
I need armor.
Oh, yes.
Otherwise I'm gonna be...
Okay. Let me check what kind of armor you
You
can
were
wear.
saying earlier what the different types of armor you have. Could you repeat them for me?
So we sell in this store we have chain shirts, scale mails, breastplates and half plate armor that we sell in terms of kind of lighter stuff. But we also have like chain mails, ring mails, full plate armor. You see like kind of over in a corner there is like a full plate armor and it looks exactly like you'd imagine it, like the big massive like helmet, like jousting kind of armor.
Yeah. That one looks slightly too big for me, I think.
It does a little bit. We have, like, looking at them because obviously you're kind of the same size as them with all being dwarves. Let me bring something over for you. So it goes away and it kind of heaves out of the cupboard in the back room a shining like breastplate and brings it over, but it is over the top of it. It is kind of like it's got leather kind of applied over the top of the breastplate itself, and it's got like some like a really nice like tree design going up the middle of it.
This looks cool.
I can do 2 more infusions before I can't do any more because that's all the infusions I get. So I could technically do your armor and your armor and I would be done. Not in the same night, I'd have to take some time. But I can do a +1 to your armor.
How much would this be?
For this one, the 500 gold for this one.
Okay. Yeah, this looks great. I'll take this one, please.
Oh, perfect.
You know, see, like, wait. I mean, listen, we just bought a lot of stuff, and you guys are awesome, and I'm definitely gonna tell people to keep coming to you. But do you think you could give our friend here a little discount on the fact that we're all spending our money here? And I'm definitely coming back for sure.
Wink, wink.
And we just paid the queen.
I mean, we did save the queen. And volume discount, I mean.
I've not bought anything yet. I need to buy something.
Yeah, all the people that are paying for
games.
I roll sage.
Do you have any? Yeah, are there any more daggers or what else can I get? Let's see, what have I already got? Do you have any scimitars?
Don't you have a scimitar?
I cannot pronounce things, so.
No, I think you have a scimitar in your.
I do, but I pronounce it scimitar because I can't pronounce things.
Yeah.
I only know how things are pronounced from video games.
See.
Or Lord of the Rings, so that's the only reason.
I have a
One or the other.
scimitar?
Yeah. Or maybe it's a moonsicle you have. Yeah, you've
No,
got a scimitar.
I have a moonsicle, a longbow, a longsword, a spear,
I rolled a 19.
a sling, and a short sword. And
You did not, did you?
I did. I
Okay.
rolled 19, so that's a +1, so that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
I would like to pull somebody who's not currently interacting with the shopkeepers aside. I don't know who that would be here.
I'm not really.
All right, I pull you aside, and I just whisper to you, does your group have a name?
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead. It's magnificent. Do you remember?
Well, for a while it was Pussy Bandits. I think we ultimately rejected that one.
That's
Rainbow Posse is where we landed finally.
What, Rainbow Posse?
I still, in my heart of hearts, think of us as Pussy Bandits.
Pussy Bandits.
oh, that's your band name.
Right, it's Pussy Bandits, and then like our like catchphrase is "We snatch 'em."
We snatch them.
Or that was like your first album or something.
Yeah.
Right.
We snatch them.
Okay.
Like a push on the cover.
Secret is gonna leave the shop.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk around so I'm like down an alley really quickly.
Hmm.
I'm going to cast Disguise Self and look
Okay.
like a city guard,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna make my way back into the store.
All right.
Oh gosh. But I'm still trying to purchase something. So right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Here. So
And I'm going to proclaim. Hold on, give me a sec. I'm gonna try something. I'm going to proclaim, Rainbow Posse, where have you been? The Queen's Guard is looking for you.
We're on our way. We're
A good way or a bad way?
What we need you for, we can't talk in front of these people. Are you seriously shopping right now?
We have to upgrade our equipment.
We don't want to die.
This is
The threats
important.
are real.
This is important.
Shopkeep. Give them what they need to be equipped and put it on the Queen's Guard's coin.
Roll a deception check.
And I had a dirty 20 for persuasion for the whole we worked for the Queen and safety.
Yeah.
So
Did you see the picture I put in?
wait, no.
Awesome. Does that mean I get my 175 gold back? Because I'll take it back.
That's an 18 plus 7. 25.
Oh!
And because I don't have any stats for these guys, yeah, it's a 21. He rolled overall because I just rolled a d6 on top of it to kind of try and get something. Of course, we'll finish up as quickly as we can here.
All right,
We got things to say.
Rainbow Posse, just
Yes.
hurry up and get there. We're waiting on you.
We're on
And
our
I
way.
walk out of the store and I return to the alley.
Okay.
Right, at this point, I'm gonna be like, what the hell just happened? Plus, that guard was
We're
super
famous.
rude,
It's fine.
but
Let's
also
go.
helpful. We got a discount and like, or whatever, but still, that was a bit intense for my
Listen,
liking.
we're famous. This is what happens when you become
That's
famous.
what happens when you do big things. When you make
But
big
if people rush me, I just need to
Okay, buy your stuff. Get your stuff.
Okay.
buy your
Right,
stuff,
okay.
you're fine. We got
Okay.
time. You're fine.
Okay, right. Okay, so I can hold small items. Right. Okay. And.
But seriously, does that mean I get my 175 gold back?
Well, I don't think you guys have physically handed the money
We've
over
not
yet.
handed it over yet.
Wait,
Secret has because Secret paid and left.
Yeah.
I would like to inquire about your slings. Because I'd like a better sling, because my sling is crap.
We don't sell slings here.
That's not helpful.
Metal.
Okay, this is not helpful. This shop sucks.
Wow, shh, we just got a deal.
Okay, okay.
I mean, we
short
can-
swords? Do you have any short swords that are good?
We have some short swords, yeah. Are you looking for something of the same craftsmanship as your friend, or?
Yes. Very expensive.
As this is happening, I'm gonna start like just circling around Leaf and like looking, like just ignoring what's happening, but looking, wondering where the fuck she puts all her weapons. And just like looking around. That's amazing.
They're great.
Okay, have you seen? Okay, the only frame of reference I've got for this is The Hobbit. Have you seen it when the twins, Keely and Feely, when they're going into the dungeons, they just start
Yeah.
one of them starts pulling like daggers out of boots and everything.
Yeah,
That is Leaf.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm like looking to see where like
It's like a hedgehog with
keep
weapons.
it right and interesting places. You never know where you will find one.
Okay.
I mean, I've got 2 swords and a longbow.
I have a longbow, a longsword, a moonsicle, scimitar, a short sword, a sling, and a spear. And now I'm about to either trade my short sword for a better one, or just keep it. Actually, I will just keep it because the Queen's king.
gotta have it.
So yeah, I'll just take it.
Maybe I should have put encumbrance on you guys, Sam.
No.
Right? Yeah, I would like.
Technically, we have a bag of holding. Technically,
I would like a
You
short
don't
sword.
technically know about.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Short sword. I will add this to my
Okay.
scheme.
So the short sword that he comes back with from over at the cabinet that you got the long sword from, it on the kind of pommel-y crossbar sort of bit. The pommel is like a circle that's got is gold, and inlaid in the inner part of the circle is like silver steel. It's wrapped in like a nice brown leather, and it has a very straight crossbar. It kind of ends in like a triangle that goes down.
Nice.
If that's the only way I can kind of explain it.
Cool.
And down the kind of, I think it's called the fulla, down the middle bit. It's quite a deep one that goes down.
Okay. Yeah, quite a deep cutting. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes, I will take that.
Okay, and that will be
well, you can just add that to the Queen tab.
yeah. Just so that you know how much it'll be. I'm just trying to see. That one would be 75 gold. If you were buying it, it would have been 75 gold.
Is that like the most expensive one? Because I did ask for the most expensive one.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Short swords generally, if we go by D&D Beyond rules, go for 10 gold. However, is a very
10 gold?
constructed
That's
one.
it? Gosh,
Yeah.
I could buy
But
so
that's,
many.
that's extremely. That's
Start
extremely
dragging
cheap.
Leaf out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Meanwhile, Secret has gone and bought like some street food, and
oh,
it's like
where
waiting outside the shop, just like chomping on like a kebab or something.
Yeah.
where did you find street meat, dude? Where did you find street meat?
Assuming that I can find street meat.
Yeah. It's
There's
kinda
always
like
street
lunchtime.
meat. Trust me.
I really, can I just say the idea of calling something street meat is just.
Street meat's
I
the best.
literally picked it off out of a gutter, and I'm just no. Just kidding.
Where'd you find?
Did you guys get everything you wanted though? Abby, did you get everything you wanted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Everybody good?
All right, let's go.
I'm just leaning out like on the outside of the store, just like snacking on something, and I just turn as you guys like leave and be like, "That took you far too long."
Well,
Actually, we made good time on that one. I didn't even get bored yet.
It's true. Also, where did you find that street meat? Because that looks delicious.
Oh, there's a cart just down the street that way.
That's where we're going. Okay. We need just any, because I need to grab some food. But does anyone anything else we need?
No, I say let's go.
Nope.
I think that's
Let's
us.
You, Mika, you
Totally
feeling
good.
better armored? You feeling more secure?
Tonight I will undo one
What
of
is
your
the
items.
type of armor that I put?
A breastplate.
Okay.
And then at some point I will imbue it. I have to have a long rest before I imbue more than
Would you like me to stick it on for you?
I can do it.
Okay.
I've got it. There
And
we
then
go.
I'm done until we level up again.
Remember to equip it.
Yes.
Before I'm getting
Yeah.
Serious thing, equip the armor. Don't just have it in your inventory.
Yep.
Look, it's pretty. You gonna wear it? Nah.
It's a showpiece.
All right.
There we
So
go.
we
So
make our way through the castle.
Okay.
Yes. By the way, if secret, well done.
We don't know. No one
We
questioned it.
don't know.
I would say
Oh,
river and with your
I think I
past
have an idea
presence.
because I specifically asked you for the name.
Yeah, like I feel like
yeah.
I feel like I would. I'm a smart kid.
We didn't know.
You're astute enough to.
I'm
know.
astute enough to figure that
I
out.
would be like, what are you talking about? And
Well,
what
they
was
are
that? What?
quite a fabulous spy, so who knows?
And my response is just like, what are you talking about? I was just going to get.
Absolutely nothing. Also, high five.
Okay, so making your way back to the castle. Yep, I was waiting on it. It's a very nice sunny afternoon, a little bit overcast, but the clouds are moving quickly, and it's a nice, busy, bustling city as you're making your way through it and back up to the castle. When you get there, the secret, you know your way around this area extremely well. And you know that there are areas in the castle where you can go at any point of the day. And I think you know kind of what ones I'm talking about. So I hope you do. I can message you if you want.
That's just because I'm being slow today.
Okay.
Well, we're just trying to get to the
Let's just make
teleportation.
sure because I'm gonna be like, let's walk into here, and you're like, and then they murder you.
I mean, we're just trying to get to the teleportation circle, right?
Yeah, I think that's our goal now. What time of day is it, Dean?
I was like kind of lunchtime, like maybe 1:30 in the afternoon.
All right.
Oh.
Okay.
I say let's get to
Is
it.
there a time difference between here and Elan's?
Yeah, I'd say there's like a 2-hour time difference where Elan's is like 2 hours in front.
Okay, so it's like 3 or 4 there.
Yeah.
3 days. Okay.
Yeah, it's like half 3 in the afternoon there.
Okay, so we really need to get Crackalack and get like to the
I
teleportation place.
Rainbow Posse. Have you all met the Queen? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we saved your life.
Okay.
We've battled along with her.
I just wanted to confirm. I have to have a word with Her Majesty.
Roll insight check.
Roll an insight check.
Okay. Cool beans. Insight. Where's my insight? There is insight. That would be a 18.
Okay. Are you telling the truth?
Yeah.
Straight up tell the truth.
Are you sure?
Your insight roll said yes.
I'm not even gonna pry as to why. Just okay.
Okay, just
Are you guys fine staying here for 10 minutes? All right.
I'm pretty sure that we can handle ourselves like adults in the palace for 10 minutes.
Possibly.
Really? Okay.
Fingers crossed that you can. And I kind of stealth away, like, and take a familiar route that I know and make my way to where I know I can go freely.
Okay.
Can I stealthily follow?
Roll a stealth check and roll a perception check.
Yeah. Follow.
Perception.
Yeah.
What?
I assume we're
What
just going to let
is-
River do
what
what River needs to do in this scenario.
Are we,
Yeah.
Okay.
are we in the building when we're? I'm a dark elf, so if we're in sunlight, I get disadvantage.
I would say that the route that you're taking would be inside the building.
I get just a straight roll.
Yeah.
I would also like to follow.
24. I rolled a 13. I was like, fuck, that's low.
Leave. Let River do what River needs to do. Okay.
This is what happened.
So I go. I just follow.
Yeah.
Stealthily.
Yeah, you're just gone before anybody else notices.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so you make your way through the very familiar pathways and corridors, winding your way through. As you're going through, keeping like a 10 feet kind of distance, I would say, to avoid detection. Keeping yourself kind of as close to the wall as you can, so you can like try and hide behind something if
No,
If
jump
you-
on.
Yeah.
So good.
You make your way through the familiar, like, kind of sitting room area that you were in previously, and there's a set of stairs that you didn't notice previously that Secret takes, and you come out right in front of a large set of wooden doors that is secret. I'm assuming you knock before you go in.
Yeah.
So you knock. You don't think you don't need to wait for an answer. You just walk straight in, and inside you see the Queen's private chambers.
Is she in there?
She is indeed.
Well, they're private for a reason.
She's wearing like a long green dress, and her hair is kind of just braided down her back.
Eleanor, it's been
Looks quite a casual look. for the Queen.
I just say, Eleanor, it's been a while.
Secret, it has. How have you been?
I've been well. I wanted to talk to you about an issue that we discussed a long time ago. One of our points of contention.
Okay.
I'm totally throwing the DM off here because
Yep.
I'm proud.
Completely. Yep. Go for it.
You remember way back when I was with my crew and we had brought someone in and you called us away from that person and we had to abandon them?
That was back a year or so ago? 2 years, Victor? If I'm round about that area, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Her name's River. Do you remember this massive argument that we had?
I do. Is that...
Well, it just so happens that the current mission that we're on has brought her back around. And I would like to reopen the conversation that we had.
You just see like a big large smile on her face as you see this?
I wanted to bring her along when you called me away, but it was against protocol because she hadn't gone through formal training. But I can vouch at this point that her skills far exceed anybody that has gone through the training. So if she was willing, I would like to be given the opportunity to invite her to rejoin our team, assuming at some point that these missions are going to allow us to work together again.
Well, her skills have certainly proven themselves to be extremely useful from my first-hand experience. And she has travelled with Louisa and Emeth, so I would say she has definitely proven herself now at this point, so that can certainly be arranged.
I also would like to ask you, not as queen and servant here, but as two old friends. Did you purposefully put her on this mission with me?
What do you think?
I think I know. I want to say you did not, but knowing you so well, I feel like you did.
There may have been an element of trying to bring two friends back together and to see what would happen in terms of someone who has proven themselves to the crown, to see what someone of your skill set thought a few years down the line.
So far, I've been impressed. I'll give you an evaluation after we complete this mission formally. But what I've seen thus far is she's taken what I taught her and what we all taught her and expounded upon them greatly. So, it kind of annoys me though, honestly, that it took this long. But we got here finally, and I guess we can put this argument to rest.
I guess we finally can.
Well, we're off to what's the city that we're going to?
Elan's.
Elan's. We're off to Elan's to investigate, as promised. But I wanted to pop in and just touch base with an old friend on this.
Of course.
And when I leave this room, I will just be an unknown person once again.
It's a sad fact of the job you've chosen to help me in any way that you can. It is, well,
You know I can never repay what I owe you, so if this is the way it must be, I'm honored to do it.
I just wish it wasn't this way, and that you could have a seat in the council, and as you deserve.
But it's not, so.
Sadly.
Like,
At least you are still helping in the most valuable format that you can.
Yes, and next time I'm in town, I'll pop in for hopefully a more friendly visit, assuming I can, not be seen and get in here.
Of course. You know the passages, I've told you all about them.
Yeah, so I will see you when this is done, and hopefully Lady Raylena, we will have figured out her motives, and if they're impure, you will know, and we will deal with them.
We have strong suspicions, we just need evidence before I can get the council packed.
Alright. Well, old friend, I must get back to the party you've set me with on this mission, so I will see you soon.
What is your honest opinion of them before you go?
They're bumblefucks, but they seem like they're a bunch of capable bumblefucks.
Good.
I just want to say I'm a proud bumblefuck.
That tracks.
Alright.
Isn't that the description of every D&D party?
Yeah.
Bumblefucks? Yep.
That's just me every day.
I mean, same.
But my name is Abby, so it kind of works because it's like Bumblebee. So.
Oh, that joke never gets old.
It never gets old. I love it so much.
Okay, well, I'll let you get back to them. And
Alright.
stay safe out there.
You as well. You're in no safer position than I am.
Certainly not these days, no.
Alright, well, you know how to get in contact with me if anything changes.
I will certainly will.
Alright, and I head towards the door.
Okay. Where were you during all that?
I was listening. My ear was definitely on that door. I heard most of it. I'm
Okay.
saying.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
I'm gonna roll.
I had no clue I was there, so they weren't being careful.
Okay, I need to roll for this to see if this thing in my head is gonna happen.
Oh, come on, don't see me. I have a perp. I'm gonna out myself anyway. It's fine.
Remember, roll a dex check.
Next check.
A dex
Okay.
save, sorry, dex save.
Save.
So where's my deck save? Saving throws. Okay. 18 plus 8.
Okay, so,
My dex is insane,
Yeah.
dude.
yeah. So,
The only thing I'm good at, like, if you want me to lie or perform something or pick something up, it's not happening.
yeah. So, you, second before it opens, you kind of feel the door move slightly and see the
I just
the
jump
door
up,
handle.
like, do this
Yep.
thing on the ceiling.
So you manage to jump out of the way and, like, Mission Impossible hide on the ceiling between, like, beams, and avoid, like, being trampled and run over by the door as Secret leaves.
Once the door is shut and, like, Secret has kind of made their way away from the door a bit,
Yep.
I'm gonna stealthily pop down and you're just gonna hear from behind you. So, Eleanor, huh?
I quickly turn around and pull out a dagger
I duck.
and and throw it.
I duck.
Oh, geez, okay. Roll an attack roll.
Do I get to do a dex?
That was a natural 20.
Hold on. I get to do a dex.
You don't scare a spy.
No, that's 14.
God damn it.
Plus 8. 14 plus 8. But it's now 20.
22.
So I get 14. So yeah, 22. So, but I would say I don't take as much damage.
It's up to the DM because like this is like really
I
reactionary.
got 22, but that's a natural 20. So
What's your natural 20 with the
Yeah, what is
yeah,
it
with
with?
modifier.
with your attack modifiers?
Yeah.
What's your
26.
Yeah, so that's still better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you throw it, it goes into...
Hold on, technically, I'm literally right behind you, so it's more like you go to throw it, it's just gonna hit me in the head.
Let's say I don't want to like murder you. Let's say I was like fleeing it from the side.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was just saying.
It's gonna
I'm
stick
like
in your
right
thigh.
Well,
I'm like
I was going
right
to say
here.
that when you're throwing it, it's kind of spinning in the air, so just as it kind of spins, it whacks with the pommel section of it. I'm assuming it's your diamond daggers, and it's like the eagle head section of it, and it just whacks it with the beak of it straight into River's forehead.
How much damage
It worked.
did you take?
It'd be 4. I rolled badly. Thank you. It's really not kill you.
Rude. So rude.
You just see like a drip of blood coming down.
Were you were eavesdropping? Come the fuck on. With the queen?
Listen, I had to. You know I had to, and you would have done the same fucking thing, so don't even yell at me.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have given it away.
I'm not gonna
This
lie.
way.
I'm not gonna lie.
Just move the camera over to that direction.
Sorry, I am not gonna lie.
Oh.
I don't lie to my friends.
Our friends?
Well, are we?
I never stopped considering you a friend, but I understand why you did me.
Well, based on what I did here, I guess I may have overreacted a little.
Look, it was never part of my plan to leave you behind, but as you heard in a very informal conversation that I hope that you will never share with anybody,
Don't want to say anything.
me and the queen are childhood friends.
Like, friends?
Like actual friends. And it's a long history, it's a long, complicated story, but she trusts me, and I trust her, and I assist her as I can. And based off of just how life has played out, this is how I do that. And we would have brought you along, and I specifically requested that we did, but it was denied, bringing in someone who hadn't gone through the proper orientation and training to prove themselves as worthy.
It would have been nice to have given a chance, but I understand it's not your call, so... Yeah.
And I would have left a note, obviously, but literally not allowed.
I'm guessing Nira didn't really prove that.
And no.
Yeah. She's a good leader, you know. Speaking of which, how is the rest of the group? Where are they?
Honestly, I don't know. I've been on solo assignments for over a year now, so they could be anywhere. I do know that they're alive, but beyond that, I don't know where they are. I've requested multiple times that we get the band back together and we put on missions together, because we all work better when we're together. As you know, we did some good work way back.
Yeah.
But that's just not the way it's come together. So I'm hoping after this, you know, I might be able to see them again and work with them.
I hope that for you too. It's good to have a group of people around you that you trust.
Yeah. Well, I guess you got the story I was going to tell you in vaguer terms without me having to tell you.
Listen, you know you're impressed. It's fine.
I mean, I am impressed. Also a little disappointed in the security here, because even though it was a secret passage, like, honestly.
That's what we've been saying the whole time. There's clearly a lapse somewhere.
I will report this and see if we can figure out some way to up security. Because, like, I know my way around here, but There's really no reason that there shouldn't have been any security, and you should have been able to just waltz up here.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so are we're good now?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get back to the team and let's use this teleportation circle and get where we're going. And we'll head back.
Okay, so you head back outside to the courtyard area where everybody else is like sitting around and basking in the afternoon sun in the kind of 10 minutes that you've been away. Which, now that you think about it, like it has been like exactly 10 minutes, like you know exactly how long it takes for you to get through these passageways.
Hey, look, we didn't blow it up. We didn't burn down the castle. Look.
You did let someone tail me, though.
They didn't let me. I just tipped.
River had to do. River had to do.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's do this teleporting thing and get on with it.
Okay.
I agree. Let's do this.
Let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So you know exactly where the circle is, Secret. You've used it many times before, and you follow some corridors down towards the kind of basement area of the castle. You see that along this passageway there is more guards than you have seen like in and around the Queen's personal quarters. There are 4 guards, 2 of them stationed at the bottom of a long stairwell, 2 of them are stationed at the top of a stairwell, and when you enter the room that has the teleportation circle, there is a figure you know as being a mage who operates the circle, going backwards and forwards to teleport people as needed, as well as 2 other guards who are inside of there.
Alright. Well, I believe you guys all know this posse. We need to travel.
Very well.
That's kind of what adventurers do.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna like being curious. Look at the floor. Look at the magic. You're gonna like while we're waiting to set up, just be like, so how's this work? What are you doing?
So there's this guy here. The guard kind of points over towards the mage. He does look like kind of your typical older mage. He's got like a long beard, but it's like kind of salt and peppery. It's not like all white or anything like that, and it is like very well groomed. He does take care of it, and he is wearing like a long blue robe. And kind of steps forwards and towards the circle when that's mentioned that we're all looking to teleport. This guy here will take you to the castle in Elan's, and then he'll return tomorrow with anybody waiting on that end.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay.
And
So-
standing in the place to head out.
And away we go.
Sweet. Exit.
Yeah, so you all step inside of the circle, and the runes and things like that all around the outside light up as the mage uses the spell that he uses for the circle, and you're all instantly teleported to an identical looking room in Elan's, but the only reason you know that you've moved is there's a different set of cards.
That was freaking amazing.
That was awesome. Afternoon, gents.
Okay. So, leaving this castle, there is an identical setup with 2 guards at the bottom of the stairs and 2 guards at the top of the stairs. You get the idea that these circles are extremely well guarded as being entry points between the 2 castles. You don't exactly want people going between them unless they have authorization.
It's possible that people came through the teleportation for that attack. Or no,
There
they
wasn't
had-
a circle on the other end.
Yeah,
Right.
they had their own portals.
Yeah,
That's correct. I recall now.
Okay.
it was a good guess.
So you follow the staircase and follow secret out of this castle. It is not to the same grand scale as the castle in Cerithia. This one is like completely made out of stone. It doesn't look as though there's like any kind of offshoots or anything like that. Looks more of like a military style castle that's then being converted rather than a living castle. And you make your way out into the familiar smells of the seaside town of Elands, and we will take a little break here. Alright. You guys are now outside in Elands, right outside of the castle. So I think
where I want to go.
Yeah, I was about to say I know where Tex wants to go.
So, what do you guys want to do first?
I assume we're headed over to Pandora.
Yeah, don't act like that's not what you wanted to do.
I didn't want to be that guy, but also I really want to be that guy.
Okay, that's not a problem.
Awesome. Let's
Like past the awkward stage, right? There's no more awkward stage. We're good.
I think it's all awkward, but
I am awkward, so it's gonna be awkward.
I'm just observing all of this banter and just like smirking to myself.
Oh yeah,
I try not to like start jogging.
My aunt just left, so my dog's freaking out, so I'm gonna have it on mute.
okay.
What if all this time Pandora is actually like secretly like not real?
Except we've actually met her.
I know, but like imagine it was an illusion, a spell, someone in disguise.
I mean, I've kissed her, so I am pretty sure that she's not an illusion. Also, don't be an asshole.
So where are we going? What's this building that we're going to?
We're headed to Pandora's, where it's a magic shop. She enchants.
You guys might know each other.
You guys actually might know each other.
She is.
But anyway, we're if you want something enchanted, she does good work.
She and her wife live there.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure her partner wouldn't identify with that word.
Oh, I thought it was her wife.
No, he's a dude.
Was it a
No,
guy?
they're neither.
I thought they're all non-binary polyfolk.
Well, yes, but that would be why it's not her wife.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she went by wife, because some people do. I don't know. I'm trying to keep track of all your drama.
You're not getting any. Don't be mad at me, Grumpy Dragon.
It's not like I couldn't. You saw me at that EMDR, right?
Dude, you could get it if you want.
Right?
Like you could
Okay,
get it.
see?
100% get it. That's
All right, that's all I'm saying.
Domestic. Take your domestic elsewhere.
And just as you say that, you walk into the street that has Pandora's shop on it.
I try even harder not to jog. And kind of fail a little bit.
They are super keen.
Okay. So the rest of you are quite a far way behind Tix, who's like not ran but is power walking.
Power walking, yeah.
So I'm definitely gay power walking right
Yeah.
now.
And you very quickly enter Pandora's shop, and
On the way in, is there a fruit cart anywhere?
yeah, there's like a car.
I snatched an apple.
Okay. And just like magic. In the front of the shop you see that it's got the kind of usual setup where Metz is out front. Metz this time is checking stock on the shelves rather than being behind the counter itself. And you see the little cat that you saved is like curled up on the counter.
Aww.
I just come in and go, "Hi, honey, I'm home."
She's in the back, she's being insufferable, go get her. And they just continue on working as you like rush back into the back of the shop. Peek your head in through the door and you see that there's like a pile of smoke exiting the room that Pandora is working in, like her workshop.
You okay in there? You
Well, you
alright?
know, just someone distracted me this morning by saying that they were turning up today is all.
Sorry, not sorry. Hi.
Hello. And she like takes off her like goggles and gloves and stuff like that and sits them down on the workbench and opens up a window and like tries to shoo all the smoke out of the room. So at least you're safe and in one piece.
Yeah, but there's something very important I need to do first. I just walk over and I grab her cheeks and give her a kiss.
Okay.
Oh.
You just hear River go, "Bleh."
And it's at this point that you realise that Rivers followed you into the back of the room.
Shut it! We're insufferable. You're lucky I like you. Yeah, so we made it back. It's been
1 week since you.
it's been a wild week. Or a week and a half. Like I don't even roughly we fought wyverns, we saved the baby, we saved the queen.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, it's just all a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I don't even know how to explain it even. We also
It's kind of like we're an adventuring party or something.
it's almost like we're an adventuring party or something. Ooh.
And it's at this point that you realise that everybody else has also followed you into the back.
I knew they were gonna, I just don't care. We also we picked up a straggler.
Well, I wouldn't call myself that.
Well, I don't. How you label you? That's a stray. What are you? I don't know.
I think I more picked up a band of buffoons.
Is it a babbling, bumbling band of events?
Pandora, this is secret. Secret, this is Pandora.
Would I know? Do I know Pandora?
You only know her by name because when you came in, you recognised the figure out front. You recognised Pandora's partner.
Oh.
Okay. Nice to meet you, finally. And I reach out to shake their hand.
She shakes your hand back. Yeah, I've heard of you two, I think. I've heard your name secret, but nothing else about you.
That's the way I like it.
Okay then. And then, so at this point you all kind of leave the tiny little cramped room and enter your way into that room and make your way back out to the main area of the shop, where you see Mets. Let me just bring up the full-blown description that I've got of Mets, because I've not done the description of Mets in a while, or Pandora, so I'll explain what you see. So Pandora is a green tiefling who's got dark green freckles across her nose. She's got silver eyes but no pupils, black curly hair that she kind of ties up and kind of grows in between her horns, but anything below the horns is just bare, as it's shaved into like an undercut. She's got like piercings all over her ears and silver caps on her horns. You recognise that she's like wearing the same kind of outfit that she wore the first day that you met her. So it's like the kind of white crop top and like slim grey pants and like the big black combat style boots. The way that I kind of described her last time is basically just a medieval punk. It gives off that kind of vibe and aesthetic. Mets, now that you see Mets, they are a half-elf with tan skin. It's got green emerald eyes and dark brown hair that's kind of cut to shoulder length with an undercut on both sides, so it looks like a mohawk, but it is long and really done on the back, and they have a raven tattoo on the left side of their head, and thorny roses and flowers and things like that on the other side. Kind of wearing like on this day wearing like a black flowy shirt that doesn't have sleeves but it's still got a collar, and dark pants as well. Just so you know kind of who you're seeing.
I'm gonna look around the shop just to see if there's anything that catches my eye, not to steal. A general that would catch my eye. Anything that would help me in like advantage on wisdom saving throws, or anything that like would help me fight off other magic.
Okay. Let me see. Are you meaning something like Bo's like thing? That's the first thing that came to my mind.
A what? Oh, you mean like the helmet?
The circlet thing, yeah.
Or the circlet, like, or a necklace or a ring, anything that would help me or give me advantage on wisdom. I'm guessing wisdom would be, right?
Yeah.
Against other magic being used against me, being charmed.
Let me see. I'm just having a little look here at the magic items that I've got listed in their shop, because I have it here. Advantage on wisdom. I'm not.
Or charm.
Yeah. Looking around, you don't really see anything of that kind of sort. In all honesty, roll a perception check.
Okay. $17 plus 6.
Okay.
22.
Alright, looking around at the shelves and paying close attention to the shelves and what you've known she kind of has on the walls, the shop itself looks bare.
Oh.
Like, she's got some things in, like has like some bags of hoarding still on the wall and like crystal orbs and some spell component pouches and things like that, but anything that's like what would be described as like big ticket sort of items looks like have all been bought.
What's with your inventory? It's the end of the month, or?
Well, depends on how long I have to make it, really. It's been really busy in here the past week.
Gotcha. What's the chaos? What's the busyness?
There's some kind of push, we think, up at the front, at the borders. So the army's just buying up all the stock and sending it up there, really.
Well, that's a bummer.
I'm gonna go ahead and take out my greatsword, one of them, and set it on the counter and ask, what can you do to improve the damage that I take from the sword?
Just to make it like a +1 greatsword, are you thinking, or?
Well, I mean, could you make it more? I mean, what are we talking about cost? I mean, I want the highest punch I can get for her, you know?
If you're trying to put an enchantment on it to put it so it does a lot more damage than what this one does, because this is basic sword and it would take me a little bit of time. I'm not sure how much time we'll have, because
well, I have a duplicate, so I can keep this here indefinitely.
Okay. It would cost, let me see, kind of picks it up and looks it over, goes over to one of the books and pulls out a book that she's got underneath. If you're trying to do it to that kind of level, it would be to add an enchantment on to make it an equivalent of like a +3. 2,000 gold, and it would take me 3 weeks.
I mean, 2,000? We are trying to save the world, and well.
I know, but I've got lots of other things to do for the shop as well.
Did you do like a down payment and then pay upon pickup?
I mean,
That'd
be great. So you're saying 2,000, right? I'm thinking more like, can you come down a little bit, like maybe around 1,500?
I mean, if you wanted a +2 sword, yeah.
Usually I really enjoy haggling, but 2,000 done.
Holy shit! $2,000.
They put out that alms box every time they dance, I'm just saying.
I really haven't purchased anything. The whole time we've been playing, I haven't purchased things.
Yeah. To put it in this regards for you, a +3 weapon would be an extremely, extremely rare weapon.
Yeah, +3 weapon is goods.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down for that. Sounds good. Thank you. And how many weeks you say?
It would take me about 3 weeks to get that done, and that's on a rush.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
Appreciate that.
we should hopefully we'll be heading back from Arkmerry by then.
When you say hopefully,
I say we're in some.
We get to tangle with your ex-employer.
Yeah, your former boss. We're headed to investigate your former boss.
I told you all to stay away from her.
Oh, we know we should stay away from her. This is we know we're not. It's not. But you know, when you save the queen's life and the queen is like, "Here's what I need you to do," what are we supposed to be like? Nah. I mean,
Mates just comes over and just like pats Pandora's arm and just like nods their head. Okay, but let me give you some stuff to take with you at least.
Yes.
I mean, we'll take it. We'll take whatever you.
Also, real quick, is there? Would you happen to have anything that I could use as like an arcane focus? Like, I don't know, a rod, a wand, maybe the wand I stole because I have it back.
I mean, if you want that exact one, sure.
Or any wand.
Got, like, some weird attachment to it or something?
No, I just need, I'm working on something, and I just need, something that I can focus my magic on a little bit differently. I mean, I could use a rod, I can use a wand, what else did I say I can use? I don't know. Where am I? Use items.
I mean, River, you must have stacks. You keep turning up platinum everywhere.
I give it all to you guys. Yeah.
I mean, she's pretty sweet like that.
That is true.
She buys us drinks all the time.
That's true.
I mean, we've got just a general selection of the kind of wands over here. Mates kind of points over towards the shelf where you stole the wand from originally. You know, if there's something in there that you like the look of and that calls to you.
You know what? Never mind. I don't have that one learned. I don't need it. But do you have any like magic arrows or any daggers that might have any special benefits to them?
It definitely got some arrows. Mates kind of goes over towards like a large cupboard area. It's kind of like the lower cupboards that are like underneath. It's got shelves on top, and pulls out a quiver that has 10 arrows in it. And let me just bring up the price, please. These are... Wait, that's a spell. I don't want that. I've got these that are enchanted with the flame arrow spell.
Okay. And how much?
For all of them, it would be 5 gold for all 10 of them.
Yeah, I will get all 10.
Okay.
You said 5 gold?
Yeah, 5 gold for all 10.
You said you had some other stuff? I mean, honestly, we'll take whatever we can get.
Pandora this whole time has been like rushing around in the background, like pulling stuff up and things like that. looking through it and putting it back down. At the moment, she currently has 6 healing potions, just sitting on the top of it, as well as 2 greater healing potions. And she's like currently looking around, just trying to find anything that she can in the kind of bareness of the shop.
You know, when we have time, I'd be happy to lend my services. I'm getting pretty good at, attaching magic to things.
And I can make healing potions. I can come and replenish this later, so that you're not just out. I can make them.
That would be fantastic once you've dealt with whatever.
And also, it's me committing to come back, right? That we're not all gonna not come back.
Wow, which is a fantastic thing. This is all I can find, and she just hands over the potions to all of you. Well, more so to Tex, just pushes them in your general direction.
I'll just take them. I'll distribute these. I'll make sure everybody has what they need, and yes, I'll keep a greater one for myself.
You better.
I'm just saying I see you, and I'll keep one for myself. I promise. So that was 2 graders and 6 regulars.
Yeah.
A lot.
Which, given the price that you know for potions, is a fair chunk
That's
of
a lot.
she's flung in your direction.
That's a lot.
So, how long are you all in town for?
Pretty much leaving ASAP, right? Because we still have a 2-week trek, don't we?
Oh, we do, yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it 1 week from here?
Yeah.
1 week.
It's 1 week from here. That's why we teleported here. Cause
But we still need to leave ASAP because we need to scout and all that shit. We decided.
Yeah.
Because it's 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks out, and it's a 1 week travel.
Yeah. So I think what we need to do is, this is not just me being selfish. I think what we should do, we should secure a cart, horses. We left the cart back
here. We left it here.
No.
Right? No.
Your cars is right, yeah.
Oh, we need to get a new cart.
I don't want to buy another
horses.
Okay.
Yeah, Secret
Wasn't
had
that
contacts.
We calculated out the cost of the travel and everything, and decided that I think we should do that. I think we should stay here one night. We should leave fresh in the morning.
One night, huh?
I mean, yeah, if it were up to me, I'd be like, could we stay for 3 days? Because it's not gonna be enough. But I'm trying to balance those things because I understand the importance of our mission. We have some cushion, but you never know what's gonna happen on the road. I would like to stay here for at least one night before we leave. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, it's already almost dusk at this point because if we left it,
Yeah.
It was
It'd be 4:30, coming on 5 o'clock now at this sort of time.
Alright. Well, I just would like to stop by the cloth maker. I just need to get some scraps from them.
As they're heading out, I turn to Metz and I shake his hand and say, or their hand, and say, "Nice to see you again."
You as well. Trust you're keeping the Queen safe with this
Working
one?
on it.
Okay.
Working on it
It's
with this interesting band.
They're certainly interesting, but I'm not gonna lie, the little incursion at the castle, if you can call it that, has certain people worried.
Understandably, I just found out about it not too long ago. That's why I'm working with them right now.
Perfect. Make sure this one comes back and points to Tex, just quietly.
Screw the rest of us.
Don't worry, I got my eye on her.
Okay. So are you guys staying at your usual place that evening?
Yeah.
Singing dragon.
Yeah.
And can you just say I don't need to go to the store. I just went and got some scraps.
Yeah. I'll say that you found just like a leatherworking shop and you got like some scraps and
Were we gonna get dye from the fabric
Oh,
guy?
right. Because I have to be a different color.
That was
Yeah, can we just stop and get a black dye?
Yeah. Yeah,
For
so
that?
you head up to Flame and we'll say just quickly that you are very quickly able to pick up some black dyes.
How long does this last, do you think?
on fur.
Yeah. When will I have to reapply? And if I'm in the rain, does it come off?
And I would certainly say to avoid rain if you can.
I mean, is it like hair dye? Do you have hair dye? Like,
I mean, it's the same kind of dye that you inquired about before.
Right, with the flowers, right?
yeah.
Yeah, the blue one. So it's not gonna like
If she's wearing a
fade or anything.
cloak, then like
I'm gonna have to do like a fucking perception or a something check every time it rains. Be like, is it dripping down my face? All right, I get enough black dye to last me for a while, just because I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm going to dye myself black.
Okay, you will say that you pick up like 5 pouches or something like that. We'll say that costs like 2 gold to pick up that much dye. I don't know how much dye costs, but it's a fair chunk that you've bought.
Yeah. No. Black dye. I now own black dye.
You're now becoming the most unlucky of cats.
You don't understand how bad that is for my character. My god is literally the god of luck. And I just rolled a fucking 1.
Oh no.
It's an omen, it's an omen. Cleanse your days before next session.
I mean, I thought you were a black cat for 6 months, so
I was not. I was orange.
I realized that.
Alright, so you get back to the Singing Dragon. I'm assuming that Tix is spending some time with Pandora and has
Yes.
left you all to leave the shop, and Tix has just stayed there to kind of hang out and do whatever. Meeting up the next morning. Just a second, I'm just trying to find the name of that. Yeah, so you get back to the Singing Dragon. It's still early enough, but you see a very familiar band up on the stage. You see Lady Goliath.
Nice!
You're up on the stage.
I'm kind of sad that I'm missing Lady Goliath.
Aw.
I'm going to. Who wants to help me be dyed?
Me.
Hey.
I'm gonna sit down and enjoy the show with a beer, ale.
Okay. So you go up, you get some rooms off of Ridian, who rolls his eyes at the fact that you're all back again, causing mayhem in his bar, and he's in, and also passes over a couple of like fruity cocktails, knowing what you're all like, passes over some fruity cocktails in addition to the beers and ales.
Yes, you have a fruity cocktail.
He makes the best fruit.
He makes the best.
When he gets to me, I'm just gonna be like, can I actually have maybe some
Yeah.
towels?
Okay. Goes over and looks in a cupboard and brings out like some fluffy blue towels. They're like a light pastel blue.
Oh no.
Yeah. Thanks. And I just walk away with them. You won't be getting those back.
I'm gonna order a whiskey,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and I will sit with Torin and just watch the show.
Okay. Well, Leaf, I'm assuming that you're partaking in alcohol. Oh.
Sorry, I was on mute. Sorry. Yes, I am partaking of alcohol. Yes, I am. I'm gonna get an ale and join Torin and just enjoy the show.
Yep. Okay. So you guys are sitting downstairs enjoying the show. Mika and River head upstairs to the bathroom area. Going inside, you see that it is a very clean white room.
Oh God.
Wow, what a setup.
It's got like a large kind of like clawfoot bathtub right in the center of the room.
Alright, so I just hand you the die and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like,
Did you get any instructions with it?
I think these here. So it's definitely avoid water.
Interesting. Okay, so do we just put you in a bath of it?
I don't know.
So the instructions, okay, I'm kind of working this like hair dye for us.
Right.
So it's like a powder, so you have to like add water into it for it to become a paste. And
Alright.
then you have to like sit with it on, we'll say for like an hour, and then you like
Oh
wash it
God.
off.
So yeah, just cover head to toe.
So you guys were all downstairs enjoying Lady Go-Goliath. While Mika and River are upstairs. Lady Go-Goliath leaves the stage for a little bit, for maybe 20 minutes or so, and then comes back on and starts playing again. Just like some other songs and things like that. But Mika and River are still upstairs, and it's been like a good solid hour by this point.
Like,
I'm going to get up and head upstairs.
You did put on gloves, right? 'Cause your hands might die.
Be fine.
Okay. Question.
So you're gonna have blue hands while working with, remember blue? Wait, what color?
Black.
Black. So you're gonna have black hands while walking around with a
I have to
guy per person.
Okay. Question for you is, did you like lock the door or put anything in front of the door before you started this process?
No.
I doubt they even
Why
closed
would
it.
we?
Okay. So you got Stair Secret. You managed to find where the bathroom is, based on like their kind of like shouting.
I just want to peek in and see what the progress is.
Okay, so
Standing there
at this
and all my
point,
fur just.
you see that Mika's like trying to throw River into the bath, which is like filled with black water,
No.
and she's like just kind of refusing to go into
I
the
don't
bath.
see anywhere on the instructions where it says I have to dunk myself. I see that nowhere.
It says rinse.
Ugh.
Get in the bath.
Fine. It's better work.
Okay.
And seeing that they haven't locked the door, I'm gonna stop like peeking in because they've got this. But I'm just gonna kind of lean next to the door to make sure that nobody comes in to witness this mayhem.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask for 2 different rolls, one from Mika and one from River. So, Mika, I'm gonna, because you've essentially been like painting this on and being a hairdresser, I'm gonna ask for a performance check.
Yeah, make sure you get the spot on my back. I can't reach it.
River, I'm gonna get you just to roll a general d20 for me,
Oh, fucking me.
so that I can see how much mess has been made. The higher the roll, the more mess.
That one, baby.
15.
I rolled 16.
Okay, so you've managed to apply the black pretty much all over River's body. There's just like some little tiny bits at the top of the ears where it's still kind of gingery.
Got a hood. It's
I see
fine.
highlights. That's fine.
Got a hood.
But once you've like kind of drained the bath water away, and looked around the room, there are like black spots and drips just everywhere, and the bath is like dyed black on the inside. The towels are like ruined as well.
I just send a message down to Leaf and say, hey, can you paint a sign that says, do not enter for the bathroom? You can reply to this message.
Having like had like at least a beer and a bit, I'm literally like, oh, what? Oh,
Bathroom out of order. That's a good one.
okay. And then I like get my sketchbook out and just start like doing a lovely intricate sign for River, even though I'm very confused.
Okay.
Bring it upstairs when you're done. You can reply to this message.
Okay, I'm coming up. No, it's like down my beer. Right, cool, coming. And then I start like trudging upstairs.
Okay. You see Secret standing guard outside of the bathroom area.
Okay then. What's going on?
Well, they didn't lock the door.
Okay then. Well, I've got this sign for River that like she needs, so
Can I hear them through the door?
Yeah. I'll see you can hear them when you're passing.
Be quick about it.
Is this some sort of like sexual like thing? Like what are we doing here?
Get in here, Jesus Christ.
Okay,
I opened the door.
You wanted me that much. Okay, come in.
I just open the door and walk in, and I see the
I'm getting
mess.
dressed at this point.
Yeah.
I see this mess, and I'm just like, please tell me you know someone who knows prestidigitation.
But that's why I come prepared. Where's the sign? Do you have the sign, Lee?
Yeah, I have the sign. Yeah.
See? We're fine.
Meanwhile, I'm downstairs doing a little.
Yeah. You've got a lot of incense lit and you're just doing that.
Stuck now. I'm in the boglands now. Digging it pretty deep.
That's amazing.
Barkeep, another cocktail, please. Fruity.
Alright, so I'm full. I'm like, alright. Do I look different? Am I less recognizable?
What color is she?
Black cat, dude.
Yep, completely black apart
Normally
from
I'm-
some
That
little
was
tiny
tough,
bits.
right?
Normally I am
Adorable.
orange.
Okay, no, I was just wondering, like, how proficient was the, like...
Oh, yeah.
You know, sometimes you dye your hair and it's not quite the color.
yeah.
That's true.
You have
It's
to
like-
roll for proficiency?
Yeah, it's like pretty much all black. There's like no like any kind of highlights or anything like that. It's just straight black, apart from just two little tufty bits on the top of River's ears.
A matte black cat.
I mean, you look like a black cat.
Success!
And I touch things, does it come off?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Just on your pillow for a few days.
You might want to hang on to those towels and lay them on the pillow so you minimize all the things that you've ruined.
Yeah, right.
Life skills, you know.
It's fine because I have a black duvet cover that I magically have here.
And then I just look at Leaf and I go, and I'm gonna need your clothes. Or your armor. Your armor.
Oh yeah, sorry. I really thought like, okay then, okay. I'm gonna
It's a
make
bit
this
forward,
easy.
but you know.
Well,
Do I need to step out right
might-
now?
She just can't resist me. So I just start taking my armor off and be like, do 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 do.
Oh my God.
Do 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 do.
Yeah, River is totally like this head in hands, like super embarrassed. But active blood they would blood.
Yeah.
Woo. Pass over the armor. There we go.
What?
There you go.
Thanks. I'm gonna go start working on this.
And then I give her a cheeky little oink. Hi.
Okay, bye. And I like walk away into it.
That was great.
Mika, now you've got a chance to look at your hands. You do see that pretty much your hands halfway up your arms to your elbow is also dyed black.
Oops.
Oh my gosh, he's got the plague.
Oh no.
Right, we need to perform a spell on this plague. Seriously, how did you get this, Mika? Oh wait, it's ink. It's fine. It's okay. It's
It was this kind of powder thing.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You can relax. You can relax. It's okay. Whew! For a minute there, I thought we had the plague. Gosh, man, what a night! And then I head back down the stairs and order a cocktail and sit beside Torin and slap him like on the back.
Okay, at this point you see
Hey, little buddy, how's it going? How'd it go up here?
Hi.
Hi. Doing pretty good, huh?
I shut the bathroom door and join them downstairs.
Okay.
I'm great. I mean, River was flirting with me, so it was a bit of like an odd moment, but I wouldn't have said no.
Oh, okay.
Woo.
Good to know.
Let me see. I want
Next time they come around, you should get them some milk.
everyone who's downstairs, so pretty much just everyone that is not River or Tex, to make a perception check for me.
Wait, we're doing a perception check. Oh gosh.
21.
Okay.
This chair is so slow. We always tease this.
15.
Okay.
5 hours later.
8.
Oh, jeez. How many beers is that?
Do you want me to look up what your
In my
perception
head, I only.
Oh, it's like money.
But
It's like I got a 5. I rolled a 5, and my perception is like.
That's my perception, which is not what your perception
No,
is.
it's like 3 pounds.
Okay. Lauren is just too busy vibing with Lady Goliath with the incense sticks and the free cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
And Leaf is just too busy trying to spin this tale of River flirting with her. But Mika and Secret, you both coming downstairs and looking across the room, you see that Metz is sitting over there by themselves.
I'll walk over to Metz.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow as well.
I don't think we're that loud, but whatever.
Surprised to see you here. What's up?
We normally come here on, I don't know what night this is in this world, but we normally come here for open.
Oh.
Good night.
Well, in that case, it's a pleasant surprise.
What brings you to this group then? I'm guessing there are orders you were given?
Yeah, we got some complications that we got to deal with.
Okay. I won't ask anything else because I know you won't tell me anyway.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah, you can insight check Metz.
Uh, 17.
17, okay. Let me message this over to you real quick.
Ooh, secret messages!
Whispers!
Whisper.
Leaf doesn't have any armor on.
Leave Snaky? What?
No, not me.
No.
No armor. So if we get in a battle, beast shape.
I got you, Leaf.
I'm like zoned out. I'm like, what?
What now?
Exactly.
Okay.
You could get in a
This is
battle
just
on.
for a little contexty bit.
Meanwhile, like when I'm upstairs, like in viewing the whatever, I have like a little I don't know, music box or something, and it's playing music. I'm doing my magic.
Cool. You know my father doesn't tell me anything anyway, so...
You know I would if I could.
I know. Just... like to know the secrets, you know? As you know with your name.
Well, you do know one secret.
That is true. Kind of like picks up the like beer that they're drinking, kind of does like a cheers to you with that one.
I'm still holding my like whiskey cup, so I'll cheers them and take a sip. And then I will signal the barkeep and order them another round.
Cool. Brings it over quickly and like kind of pats Metsy's shoulder and leaves again. The barkeep.
I'll hang out with Mets for a few minutes, just for like a little bit, for like a few songs, and then I'll head back over towards the rest of the group.
No worries.
What's going on with the band?
They're still up singing. The night is going on and they're just belting out tune after tune after tune, and the bar's getting busier and busier as the night goes on, as more and more people come in. It's not quite the same level as crowds as it was for Adar Day, but it's pretty close.
Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna go, what? I just like start swinging like my sword in the air and going, woohoo!
And seeing her do that,
Somebody.
that's when I make my way away from Mets back towards the group. When I see them start swinging their sword.
Put the sword down.
Mets kind of looks at you, Mika, and goes,
I mean, use your pants or your top or something, fine, but not the sword.
Mets looks at you, Mika, as Secret leaves, and says, well, I think that's my cue to call it a night. Kind of downs the drink, nods at you, and then heads over to the stairs and goes upstairs.
Looks like it's probably our cue as well.
And then after I put the sword down, I then take one of my many handkerchiefs that I have like in my pocket. I'm like, it's like literally rainbow themed, and it's like it comes out and I'm going woohoo, woohoo, woohoo.
It's like a weird rainbow handkerchief scarf that you've got going on.
Yeah, because I've like tied them together.
There's like all these different handkerchiefs and little bits that you picked up at Adar Day that you've just like, tied
do a
together.
performance check.
Okay. I'm not going to contest that.
Performance is a 7.
Oh yeah, you get up on the table, you start spinning it around, and then you face plant it and knock all the drinks off the table.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, little buddy, pull together. I'm gonna pull you up off the floor, set you right. Yeah, it's okay. Just brush yourself off a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, I appreciate, like, their commitment, but I think you better calm down a little bit.
Oh, but I had so much fun. It feels so good to be back.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Woo.
Well, guys, I'm calling it a night. I will see you all in the morning.
But it is the morning. Checks the time. Oh, it is after 12. How about that? It is the morning. I'm seeing you right now.
I walk away.
I can't see how long it takes me to infuse an item. How long does it take me to infuse an item?
I think it was...
Was it
2
6 hours?
items per short rest?
Sure, so an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
you
could be done.
Yeah.
Okay. I just couldn't remember how long it took me.
Yeah, I think it's just a short rest for 2 items for you. So you'll be
Is
able
it
to
time
do
to
that.
Is it time to, like Talitha and say, is it time to get out the incense and the body glitter?
Ooh, yes.
So I come downstairs after imbuing the item.
Yeah.
Or are you guys downstairs or in your rooms?
We're partying. We're vibing.
We're
They're
partying.
downstairs.
We're
So I
about
come
to-
down the stairs and I just look and I'm like,
Oh, come on! Lots of body glitter.
I don't need any more anything. No.
At this point, I have like little like vine nipple tassels, and I'm like, what?
Alright, I'm gonna leave this in your room.
Oh, that's a new inventive way of using Drakecraft.
I'm gonna leave your armor in your room, Leaf. Yep.
Have fun.
So we got some techno music going on yet? Is the band playing? What are we dancing to here? Band?
Let me see.
What's going on now? I think they're on break and we're just got our own, like, yeah, we can go in.
Before I go up the stairs, I
Yeah.
do I see any unsavory figures or anyone that looks like they might be following us or keeping tabs on us? Other than, secret.
I'm in my room.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you doing a little raw,
Roll a perception check.
Like,
Raw,
Okay, and I'll be blowing smoke and a little bit of fire.
Also, is everyone watching them?
Pretty much, yeah. They're all
I would like to see if I find a good target to steal anything from.
okay.
And then at this point, me and Torin are gonna do the Dirty Dancing lift,
Yeah!
where I will run forward and spin and get spun around.
Aren't you happy you're not there, Tex?
I'll pick you up and I'll throw you up in the air!
I'm having a much better time.
I rolled a 23, by the way.
Okay, 2 seconds. Well, I gotta make a roll just to see if this is going to get you guys barred from the singing dragon.
Oh wait, we need to do another performance would it be acrobatics actually? Probably be acrobatics.
Oh, for
Right,
throwing
yeah.
you in the air?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got 10
Well,
for my gracefulness.
it wasn't so graceful, but I still kind of caught you, right?
Well,
Yeah.
you need to roll an acrobatics.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, go for it.
Hopefully I can catch you, okay? 19, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So Leaf kind of stumbles and just like launches herself towards Torin, who has to bend down and pick you up, and then put you above, and you're like kicking in the air and almost making Torin overbalance, but you manage to compensate for it before putting Leaf down. River, you see that there is a group of half-elves over in the corner who are all just laughing at the antics of what's going on and just downing their drinks as they go and ordering more drinks. And you see there's a couple of pouches sitting on the table.
I would like to try to just take, like, 2 pouches.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand check.
17 plus 8.
What
For both? Do I have to do it for both or just one?
Just once is fine. I'm going to roll and see if they notice. I'm going to use my nice new Aurum dice.
That's 25.
Oh yeah, they don't notice at all. They rolled a 7 as a group, so okay. So you managed to take both pouches and scamper away before you're noticed.
How much is it?
I'd say between the two of them there's 25 gold. Looks like these people in this group came out to have a good night.
I just got...
Okay. And now I'm gonna roll to see if you guys are gonna get barred from the singing dragon.
Oh shit!
That's good. We're just having a good time.
One night.
It finally like
Land from my favorite bar.
it finally went to like trance music and like I'm
And I'm just like hugging Torin at this point.
You know what, I'm gonna make this a percentile dice roll.
it's pretty chill.
0 to 50%, you guys are safe. Anything above 50%, You guys are barred.
Oh,
Throw your ass out.
We're gonna sleep outside?
Getting me barred from my favorite bar.
These
in
are
the
really
back.
comfortable.
Right, what's the is that the percentile?
You guys are lucky.
Okay.
Did you roll like a 49?
That's because we are lucky.
Good, see? It's good having me
Awesome.
around.
I like more incense.
And hi.
Ridian comes over. After you manage to get Leaf down, you guys are lucky that these guys are buying more drinks because of all of you. Otherwise, you'd be looking for somewhere else to stay.
We're charging them.
Well, I'm glad that you can appreciate our talents.
Exactly.
Or just have an astute eye for business.
We are performers.
You know we're leaving it like the butt crack of dawn the next day, right?
Yeah, it's fine. I don't get tired.
Yeah, but
You do.
Well, I do.
I'm actually meditating with dance. It's a very refreshing, meditative, trance.
Meanwhile, Secret is in their room, literally meditating.
Yep. Doing your form meditation, yep.
Yeah.
Well, since it's the morning, we better call it a night. So,
You're right, little buddy. Let's go.
yeah, let's go to sleep. Snuggle
All right.
buddies.
Snuggle buddies.
I just go.
And as we go up the
My
stairs, we're
room.
like do. Then we get quieter and quieter and quieter and quieter. Sneaking into our room for snuggle time.
Okay,
Right.
so I'm guessing then based on that Leaf is sharing with Torrance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very warm being a fire-breathing dragon. Very toasty.
I will actually curl up on the end of Mika's bed this time because I still am not having great sleep.
Okay.
Oh.
Go find how the tables have turned. Okay. And I'm leaving the decision to Tix as to if Tix goes to the Singing Dragon or stays with Pandora that night.
Tix is staying with
Yeah,
Pandora.
I figured. Just I'm not making that assumption.
Tix is nowhere to be found.
I
in the
figured that,
Dragon.
seeing as Mates is staying at a Singing Dragon, you know?
Yeah, there's a reason Max is at the dragon and I am not. But they know how this goes.
Yeah.
And they are giving their partner respectful space. Because they're a good partner who supports their metamors. They're very nice. They're very good poly. They're very good at poly.
So you all head downstairs for breakfast apart from Leaf, who again, even though you don't actually need to sleep after you drink lots of alcohol, you do decide to actually sleep instead of meditate, which is most nights. So the rest of you are all downstairs at the butt crack of dawn, enjoying breakfast, and you see that Mates is down there as well, just having a quick cup of coffee and like some bacon before heading out. Nods to you all and leaves.
Also, when Leaf does wake up, your armor is there and with a note that just says, "You're welcome."
Oh.
So you now can add a +1 armor.
Oh, cool. Yes. Okay. So does that mean my AC goes up by 1?
Yep.
Yay! Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun.
And since I can do 2, so can I just say I did Mika's as well? I forgot that it was only a short.
Sure. If you want to do Mika's as well, then yeah, sure.
And then I'm just done with that. I can't do it again until we level up.
Yeah.
Level up. Level up.
Alright, so what's the plan for the morning?
We need...
I would say that at this point, Secret's already been up and seen your contacts and arranged for the horse and cart that was promised.
Yeah. Alright. Does somebody want to go get Leaf?
Not me.
Nose goes.
I don't think I should be a part of this, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Or you could go get Leaf.
Run upstairs. Hey, good morning, little buddy.
Hi.
Hi, it's time to get up. We're all eating our breakfast and having our coffee.
Okay, cool. I'll just grab my things, get my armor on, and I'll be dead in seconds.
Oh, your armor's all ready. That's awesome.
Whoop whoop. Yeah. And then I put it on, and then I follow Torin downstairs.
Okay. So following down, you see that everybody's there apart from Tix.
How far away is Pandora's place?
15-20 minute walk.
Like 120 feet more?
More than
It's
that.
more than 120 feet away.
Yeah.
When we walk towards there, when I'm within distance but far enough away that they can't see us yet, I'm going to use message.
Okay. So you all scarf down a breakfast and promptly leave before Ridian finds out anything that happened in the bathroom.
As we leave, we just hear, what the?
And start making your way over to Pandora's. So what message are you going to send when you get close enough?
Get the leaving! Hi! You can reply to this message, but please don't. He's outside in 10.
I'll be outside in 10.
Okay. It was mostly just to startle your ass.
Which it sufficiently did, as I was trying to have like a goodbye morning conversation.
Use your
You're a new lover. Did you manage to get some pocket bacon? Everybody got pocket bacon? Yeah, that's pocket bacon.
All stocked up.
All right.
So
Are
before
we-
they get there and before I go outside,
Yep.
as I'm like, I've gotten myself all ready and I'm about to leave. I just want to like stand in front of Pandora and like look her in the eye
Aww.
and say,
Take her. Sorry.
just stop it. I know that you shouldn't make promises like this because you know they're the point in the play where everything goes wrong afterwards.
Yeah.
But I promise I'm gonna come back.
I'm gonna die now.
I promise, dude.
Just whistling.
We've never seen Sweet. We've never seen him be like that.
It's gonna be a TPK now, y'all. Just FYI.
Pandora just looks at you and laughs. I mean, that's stupid. But you better.
I know it's dumb. I know it is, but I felt like I had to say it anyway because I'm not kind of. Yeah, that's. You knew that already. I'm sorry that we couldn't stay longer.
Just,
One night is not enough.
just promise you'll use the stone every day.
I will. I will send you proof of life every day.
And
Tell her to send you pictures of your pussy. I mean the cat.
Well, it sounds like they're here. So yeah, you know,
get one of those idiots to let me know if something happens.
they will. They know. They're idiots, but they're good idiots. I guess I gotta go.
Pandora just like walks you downstairs to the front door and unlocks it, and nods to the rest of the party and sees you all off.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I guess that's a good ending point with that little emotional moment.
Oh, let's keep going.
I know, it's already like 9 o'clock here.